I'll just do it this way because it seems to be that I was trying to do something so that I could use my camera microphone and keep the sound away from my TV to make it a little bit better, but that hasn't worked at all and it's useless. So you look good. Thank you so very much. I got fed up of my hair being an absolute mess, so I tied it back. My forehead looks really shiny though. Wowzer. It's not usually like that. Okay, we'll just move on from it. Okay, we're back with This Is the Police.
Usually, before I go shaking my tits for the press, I like to go see how the professionals do it.
I've lost my train of thought. I know it's been a while since I played this, but I had such a good time playing it, and I wanted to, really expose that receding hairline. Yeah, thank you so much for pointing that out. It's horrendously bad, but I don't care. It's part of who I am, okay? At least I'm not going bald, that is the main thing. It does make my forehead look bigger, but I don't care. We'll go with it. Okay, I can't remember where we were last time on this. I can't remember what we were doing or anything like that. The game is louder than me, of course it is. Right, hang on. I've completely forgotten what I'm doing. Microphone. Okay, I don't know if that's any better. Hopefully it is. I will also turn down the audio on the game a little bit because it's a loud game. So hopefully that makes things a little bit better. I'm just going to turn my volume back down a little bit because I've turned everything else down. So hopefully that's better. If not, I will just have to shout. I can't remember where I was on this last time. It's been a few days, a few weeks. So excuse me if I completely forget what's going on. Right, Freeburg mortality rate up 15%. Central Library flooded in downpour and farmers harvest record corn crop. Fancy. Start her up, Jack. I remember the last episode, a sad time. Our glorious officer Samadhi, the one that I related to so much, decided to leave, which is... He wasn't killed, which is a positive, but he left like a knife through my heart. So I'm too tired, I can hardly walk straight. Can I go home? Yeah, you're useless anyway, so I really don't care. Yes, fine, I don't need 4 detectives. I was up all night reading an exciting detective story called The Last Temptation of Neptune, but didn't have time to get to the ending. Fuck off. No. I know. Samadhi left us, which was just tragic. Broke my heart a little bit, not gonna lie. So we don't have him anymore. We still have Kochi. She's still our best. But yeah, unfortunately, we don't have that. So we have to move on, unfortunately, and just deal with it because we can't do anything about it. The Mafia War is still going on, and I believe we are with Mr. Sands, and we are winning, so hopefully that will come to an end soon. And we'll go from there. We bought some more music in the last episode as well, from our lovely catalogue. I don't think I can buy any more at this point. I think I bought everything that I can buy. Yes. So, I'm going to just start from this end, and work our way back, because then we get all the new songs. Perfect. So this one, Temptation Blues by Turk Murphy. Hold on to your socks, everybody, because this is going to rock your world. I was expecting some music to come through, and the first note of that song sounded like a fart. Okay, fire all old cops. At a recent regional conference. That is not an easy thing to say. Which was attended by people from our administration. We learned that the governor wishes to lower the average age of public service by at least 5 years. The city will most likely be subject to an upcoming review. Please dismiss all senior staff at the police station as quickly as possible. I think I did that recently. I don't think I have many old... That's what I'm trying to say. I can't get my words out. think Staval is old, but I don't really want to get rid of him because he's a good worker, you know. He's got one of my higher ratings. We hired this guy last time as well, and I don't like him. I really don't like him. He looks like a neckbeard, and the fact that he's so highly rated out of all my officers as well, I just don't like it. I know. I'm a terrible person, but other than that, I think that's all the old people. We've got the Brito. I can fire you. Yeah, we'll fire you. You're fired! Get out of my office! And Papworth, you're old. You're fired! I don't want to fire Staval because he's kind of good, and until I... Oh my god, what the fuck. Until I can get a good replacement, I don't see the point. I can't do anything for that until tomorrow. There's one on the labour market, but I don't want to use him because that's just pointless. So we'll just wait and see what happens. Assault in the ghetto. A woman attacked her lover with a hammer after he told her he'd been cheating on her. Good on her. The police call came in from the woman's daughter. Mum has really lost it and I'm afraid she'll kill him, stammered the girl. I don't blame her. Cheating is just horrible. It's just wrong. You should never do it. You deserve everything you get. I mean, maybe a hammer to the head is a little bit harsh, but still. Cheat is what happens. Roy, Yancey, and Percy. Because Percy is fucking useless. Like, I could have one of the Teletubbies in uniform that would do a better job than him. So if he dies on the job, I'm really okay with that. Plus, he's one of Christopher Sand's men that I had to hire. I didn't get a choice. It was a matter I had to hire him or I was going to die or something. Disorderly conduct at Desire Park. Corey Ramsey saw a group of women in the park wearing ski masks, leading two other scantily clad women with leather leashes, shouting offensive slogans about the superiority of the female sex. Judging by their unintelligible cries, offenders seem to be preparing for a sacrifice, or they're just really into BDSM. I'm thinking this is probably a false alarm, so I'm just going to put a couple of duds in that one, because I'm 90% sure that that's a false alarm. It's a bit weird to practice it in public, but again, I don't think it's worthy of the police's time. Why is it always raining in the sea? Always. It's always on the days when I didn't bring an umbrella as well. What the hell? Disorderly conduct. Oh, okay, it was real. Never mind. Nobody got hurt. This just goes to show my aptitude as a police captain, doesn't it? Mr. Boyd, we're shooting a new advertising spot for a bamboo toilet paper company. In the ad, there is an important role played by policemen. The local actors here are only good for kid stuff and we need a true professional. Someone the audience will believe is the real thing. It would be grateful if you provide us with some of your best employees. See, this is where it would be really, really useful if I could have Staval, because if he, with a lot of these sort of situations, sometimes they turn around and go, I did this better than my actual job and I'm going to quit. Staval leaves, that's fine. I need to get rid of the older ones anyway, so, you know, Percy, you can go because you're fucking useless. Nobody quit, please. I need you all. I need you all so much. City Hall won't let me have any new officers because apparently I don't do my job. What do they know? You know, they're the same people that forced me out of this job in the first place. I feel like I'm getting a little bit too into this thing. A theft at Debbie's Special Cafe. Why is it special? Someone stole a golden retriever. Okay. Belonging to Eddie Goldberg, owner of Eddie's Burgers, while the dog was playing in his backyard. Later that day, regulars in the burger joint said they saw a dog muzzled and led around by two junkies near Debbie's cafe. Who steals a dog? Platonic and Austin. Great name for a detective, isn't it? Officer Platonic. Chief, Percy really enjoyed doing that ad, and the director thought he was so great he's offering a couple of other roles. I think I'll probably quit the service and go for career commercials. Excellent! That's exactly what I needed. Then I got rid of the worst officer I could ever ask for, and Mr. Sands shouldn't be mad at me. I hope. Why would I pay to have my officers killed? That's weird. Maybe if they're really useless and I need to get rid of them and I can't find a legal way of firing them. But still. From Christopher Sands, somehow a whole army of armed punks have seized the position of one of the fields at my ranch. Obviously we're going to drive them off by force, but we've already got some men together, but extra help can't hurt. I don't want to send Kochi, because if she dies, I'm going to cry, because she's next in line after Samadhi. And I just know, eventually I'm going to lose her. The kitchen at Debbie's Cafe is hopping busy. Totally did. Debbie is making sausage for her new brand of hot dogs when she notices the police. She quickly dumps a dog collar in the trash. Has she killed the dog? Is she taking the word hot dog a little bit too literally? Check the refrigerator, shout to all the cafe's customers that hot dogs are made from actual dogs, or ask about the collar and ask about her relationship with Eddie Goldberg. I kind of want to check the fridge.
9/11.
Well, we caught her. Does that mean she was eating dogs? Like, killing dogs to make hot dogs? That's grim. Like, that's pretty bad. She should have her food license removed. Revoked. And more. She should be forced to eat the hot dogs. Actually, she shouldn't. Well, I mean, I don't know. I'm just going to drop it there, really. Reckless endangerment at the veteran's house. An elderly veteran is dragging around a bag filled with captured weapons, all loaded with live ammunition. He says he's trying to demonstrate battlefield-like conditions. So basically, he's lost it. His marbles have abandoned him. But that happens to the best of us. Okay, is it going to be a quiet evening? This is what I want to know. The Sands need help. Apparently some punks are hiding out in another abandoned construction site. The local homeless folks normally wear ice. Normally wear ice. Look at me, I'm wearing my ice today. Normally ice over when we start asking questions. Maybe they'll be more willing to talk to the police. I will send DJ Playtonic, because she can go down there with a little bit of you know, frisk up the homeless. Offender escaped. She was an old man. He was an old man, and you let him escape. How do you let an old man escape? For real, my officers, two of my better officers at that, you let an old man escape. It's so hard to find good help these days. No new frames. I can't do anything unless you find the frames. Come on now, what do I pay you for? Clearly nothing good. Detectives that can't figure it out. I swear, these games are making me lose my mind. Apparently. Christopher Sands is winning heavily. This is good. This is what we want. Right. Okay, you guys are all fine. Percy left to join the Actors Club advert. I don't know. He's going to be the next face of genital herpes. You watch. Mayor Rogers displeased with the police department. Why? What did I do? Not enough pilots at city cemetery. Not enough plots. Not enough pilots. What the fuck? Photographer films UFO in suburbs. Not enough pilots in the film. I can't read English, apparently. I'm too tired. I can hardly walk straight. Can I go home? Yes. Kill the pilots. Yes, kill all the pirates and make room for them in the cemetery, because we don't have enough. Okay, I can't do much with these. No. You told me to kill the pilots and then told me no. I don't understand it, do you? Bit of Beethoven, let's do this. Yeah. Let's get into the mood of it all. Splendid. 5-year-old old cops. Tomorrow is the deadline. Okay. And I've got to fire Staval. Staval, you're fired! Wait, are those all my old police? Do I have any more oldies? How old are you? No. You're fine. Roy, how old are you? You look kind of old. No? Yeah, I think we're good. 5-year-old old cops. Jack, keep up the good work and make sure your final days at Freebird PD are much more comfortable. Thank you! I fired all the old people. Goes home, like, every day. Oh, Staval. That's why I fired him. Because he's old. I mean, because he doesn't come into work. A fight at Kevin's throat bar. A bar... This music's getting really intense. A bar fight broke out after the bartender returned to serve two particularly drunk men. Okay. Nordlander and... Fatty. I'll send another one as well. We'll send Gist, because, you know... He learns fast. He's good at getting the gist of things. See, you love my jokes. They're great. Okay. Christopher Sand, we found the apartment of one of the leaders of Vargas Punks. We're going to end this thing ourselves, but there's bound to be some gunplay. Or foreplay. It would be good if the police took charge of the situation once the dust settles. Okay, I will send Song and Meatloaf. Just kind of look like Meatloaf in a way, just younger. I would do anything for love. Two large angry men are fighting in the corner of the bar. Watch and wait until they exhaust themselves, try to separate them, or use a taser. Just let them go at it and then just arrest them. They escaped! What happened? I sent 3 of you to apprehend 2 drunk men and you can't do it. So hard to find good police officers. Okay, I'm going to request a job slot for an officer because I fucking need one. I don't want you. Not to sound ungrateful, but you know, I don't want him. Suicide threat at St. John's Cathedral. A young man climbed to the top of the cathedral. That in itself is quite an accomplishment, especially if he looks like that. Well done. And is threatening to jump. A crowd of onlookers have gathered under the cathedral. Some of them recognise the man and say that he's sure he won't jump. He just had some bad attitude and wants some attention. Let a bender and be like, do a flip! Chief Mastroianni, that sounds like chef, that's why it says chef, not chief. Mr. Boy, my catering company, was preparing a 20th anniversary banquet for the Gallery of Modern Art, but the celebration was cancelled at the last moment. It would be unfortunate for such amount of food went to waste. I'm willing to offer it to you and your men for a modest fee. Don't you think your employees would love these delicious dishes? Sure, why not? I'm sure that'll make them happier. Hopefully, at least they'll be actually willing to do their jobs, rather than keep giving me bullshit excuses that they can't come into work because they finish reading a fucking book. Okay, robbery at the Octopus restaurant. Just a man just running down the street with an octopus, like suctions everywhere, you know, tentacles. A young woman attempted to leave the Octopus restaurant without paying. Oh, you fucking bitch. The waitress tried to stop her, but the girl punched her in the head and knocked her unconscious. Damn. Miss, you haven't paid for your meal. A guard tried to step in, but the girl disabled him with pepper spray. Fucking she's a badass. She then locks herself in the back room where she can be heard beating something and shouting curses. So let me get this right. She tries to escape without paying for her food. She then knocks out the waitress and disables the guard with pepper spray. Then instead of running for the door and making a run for it, she goes and locks herself in a back room where there's no way out. So clearly she's got means to be able to do the things, but she doesn't have a fucking brain. Perfect thing to do, isn't it, when you've got people chasing you, is to trap yourself. Suicide threat. This isn't the first time teenager Gordon Booker has drawn the attention of the police with such a performance. He was never really one. I'd arrest him, wasting the police time. Especially if he's not the first offence. If he's done it more than once, arrest him. It's unacceptable. Also, I have a grey hair. in the front of my head, if you can notice, but it looks blonde. And I'm kind of okay with that. The robbery, did you do your jobs? You did. Well done. Maybe she really had to go. Maybe. But surely then you go to the toilet and not the back door. Homicide. There's the sentence. Secretary of prominent businessman Elvis Calvo reports that unknown person broke into their boss's office and threw him out the window. I don't have any officers that can do that. Apparently. I don't know why. Some of our men just ran into a bunch of punks on the street. We don't know if they're Vargas people, but it would be good to get a couple of uniforms on the scene just in case. Sure. Why not? Okay, you know what I'm going to do? I'll be really kind. I'm going to hire you, Harry Hall. We are on shift A. I will do that. And then I'm going to do... I can't do that. I've just hired him for nothing. That didn't go to plan. I was going to hire him, put him on the case straight away and then fire him, but... Now I need to find a way to fire him. Maybe I can kill him. Noise complaint. Robert Wilson called to complain that his family can't get any sleep on account of their neighbours. The strange people are always coming and going and they take deliveries at all hours. Mr. Wilson has tolerated it for a long time and done nothing about it, but his son snuck out before bedtime and peeked through the neighbour's window. They swear they saw a box of machine guns. Kids have such imaginations, they can come up with anything. So it might be best if you sent over an officer and maybe ask him something down there. Well, if they've got machine guns, then I really should kill them. But killing him is going to cost me money. How might I do it? I'll wait until my next shift. Just because I don't want to end up killing one of my own staff members. And I don't want to kill one of the officers I've already got, because that would be disastrous. Because I like him, he looks like Frankie Boyle, so I kind of want to keep him. Send him on a hard mission. It's not how the detectives work in this game. You kind of just get these and you assign them and then they do a mediocre job. Okay, the situation is more serious than we thought. Okay. Oh, frick. Fuck it, we'll send everybody. Everybody go! It's a quiet day anyway, so why not? And the others are on... Actually, no, they're not. We're literally sending all of our officers here. This is a terrible idea. Because now I have no one to handle actual crimes. Oh, you found something. Splendid. I still don't think I can actually do anything with these because I'm 90% sure, if I remember correctly, that this is this man that has done the job. I think I've done this one before. It's that, and then... No. Perhaps it is not then. The night before last, everything was fine. When I left to close out the pharmacy just like usual and went home. Okay, but in this one you've already got back. Yes, I hang around at night near the pharmacy, but I don't remember much. One guy said to drink for my health and threw a $50 bill. That doesn't help me. Perhaps the archives are incomplete. They can be, but yeah, I've done this one before. When I woke up this morning, the cops were all over. I can't remember the man's face. I was more interested in the $50. All I can recall is the light struck something under his jacket, like doctor's clothes. So I'm 90% sure that it's the pharmacist himself, the doctor, who robs his own place, basically. James came home a couple of hours later than regular, but that's not so unusual. The insurance refused to pay for the treatment he needs now. We're always short on money, and he's always trying to find part-time work. Not that anything ever pans out. He's willing to take on even the most difficult and dangerous work. Yesterday, for example, when he changed his clothes, stones and debris fell out. I'm really starting to worry about the hellish job he's got himself into. So yeah, the pharmacist is the one that has done it. Those damn bums who are always begging near my pharmacy are up to no good. Obviously one of them thought he'd be daring and take me for all I'm worth. Look at the guy, he's barely keeping on his feet. Where did he get the money for all that alcohol? I've never seen anyone even throw him a dime. Maybe I haven't got all these yet. This medicine they stole is Prazicaps. It's very expensive, but there's not a lot on the street interest, so I doubt it will sell on the black market. I don't think it was stolen for resale. So yeah, I don't think I've got what I need yet. Because my idea would be that it would be that, then that. Unless I did that, and that. No. Okay. Okay, well, I'll just wait because I apparently can't do that one yet. There are no new frames on that one yet, which is annoying because I kind of need that one. But oh well, can't be helped. We just have to wait until we do get one. Noise complaint. You got them. Good job, everybody. I would expect it with the amount of people I sent. And we found some automatic weapons. Sell it, Mafia, because I need to make money for my retirement. And the police force are not doing me any good. They're not doing me any favours, so I'm not going to do them any favours, and I'm going to sell the weapons and make some money. No detective sensitive crime scene. Well, I don't have any detectives, so I can't really do much about that. But Mr. Sands is winning. That is what is important, because I don't want to die. End the day. Day 26. Confectionery reduces staff. Legendary actor Paul Spagat giving masterclass in Freiburg. Schoolgirl struck dead by lightning. Fantastic. The memes. Love the memes. Yancy, there was a fire at my daughter's school and my little girl was seriously burned. She's in intensive care. Can I go to her? Yes, you can. See, I am a compassionate soul. And I will allow time off for serious things. But if I find out that his daughter is not seriously burned, I will burn her myself. No, I won't. I'll burn him. Late Hour by Pierce Pickering Barrelhouse Jazz Band. Yeah, say that 3 times very fast when you're drunk. Won't do it. Oh, gets the blood pumping every time. Work only. You're a slave driver, Adita. Come on. He's fire at his daughter's school. His daughter was seriously burned. You telling me that you would make him work? City Hall. Federal law prohibits public gathering close to municipal buildings. Yeah. The blacks are planning a protest today in front of City Hall. This is a direct threat to the life of Mayor Rogers. Fuck off with it. Eliminate the threat by any means necessary. I don't want to. Salary. You give me $600. Job slot. City Hall cannot meet my request at this time. That's just, it's a good thing I'm getting a paycheck from the Mafia. He wasn't burned. No, but his daughter was. Black protest. What do we want? Okay. I will send Platonic, Roy, Labaz, Hoskins, and we will send a paddy wagon. Yeah. Oh, I forgot to send SWAT as well. Do anything. Atomic, Roy, Lavaz, Hoskins, SWAT, and Paddy Wagon. Okay. Why does he need rest from his daughter being burned? What is he going to do about it? Be there for her. Obviously. Jack, Mayor Rogers is misinterpreting the law in his favour. In fact, federal law allows public events near municipal buildings, including the mayor's office, provided the event is peaceful. We better cover our asses. Evidence against PC Platonic. You can plant some unpleasantness in some of the officers' safe, say a diary featuring segregationalist ramblings and other extremist literature. We can even say he tried distributing white camellia publications to his colleagues, or evidence against Mr. Sands. We can tamper with the answering machine at Jack's home, adding a message from the mafia, forcing the police chief to order racist attacks against protesters under threats of Jack's family. My staff is lazy, that's completely right. It's great, yeah, we'll cover our arse. I just paid far too much for that as well. Come on, you know you're all feeling the jazz too. Domestic disturbance in the suburb. A call just came in from an elderly woman named Sarah Wilkinson. She's concerned about a baby crying and other shouts coming from her neighbour's house. She's always known the child to be quiet and well behaved. Come on, really? This is going to be a false alarm. Probably. I said that last time, it wasn't. Suppress the protests by force. No. No, I won't do it. I did that last time and it backfired on me horribly. The labour market. Ooh. Okay, I want you for shift A. I want you because you look cool. What will be shift B, shift A. Yeah, we'll get you for shift B. I'm quite happy with what we got there. It's about getting the right officers. Mass riot at Moonlight Soccer Stadium. Football fans have started a massive fight at the stadium. The police are trying to keep order, but the crowd isn't cooperating. I don't have anyone at the minute, so I'm just going to have to wait a second. Just until the others get back. Already there. Okay, you're going to have to wait as well. I can't send anybody else. See, they didn't need anybody else. Absolutely fine there. Calling for backup. They didn't need backup. They were absolutely fine. Okay. Send the paddy wagon as well, because there's a big fight at the stadium. Send the fucking paddy wagon. And then we'll have some nice new officers in the next shift, which is fantastic. Fantastic. My forehead does look really fine, doesn't it? It's the moisturiser. I'm just glowing, what can I say? Smoke bombs have gone off throughout the stadium and people are beating each other mercilessly. Fire into the air and scare the assailants, hit them with tear gas or rush the crowd with armed potatoes. Tear gas. Tear gas. It's the best way to disperse a crowd. And it worked. Clearly. See? I know how to deal with things. I'm a professional. You don't get to be a police chief in my position if you don't know how to deal with things. Carjacking. City centre. A woman called to report a carjacking. I was driving to work, stopped at a red light, and a man ran up to the car and pulled me right through the open window. Hurry, there's traffic jams everywhere. He couldn't have gotten far. Coachy, Austin, go! Forehead oil. It is not forehead oil. It is, I will show you what it is. It's lovely vitamin C moisturiser. See? It's lovely. Very nice stuff. It smells like oranges, I think. Okay, excellent work, everybody. Great job. Mr. Sands at the bank of Freeburg. Some more idiots are at our bank again, trying to withdraw money from our accounts. This time we tried kicking them out, and they started breaking furniture and lighting paperwork on fire. Apparently, the fools think this is going to hurt our business. Platonic and Roy. Roy is my mafia man, so you can go and deal with that. Okay. Maybe a quiet evening today? Tonight? Or maybe not. Vandalism at the suburbs. Retiree Samantha Rendon was looking out of a window when she saw two young girls break the window of a nearby house, then paint the words traitor and cunt on the wall. Excuse the language. I will send Austin and Lavaz. Pretty sure you're more than capable. Jack, you swore an oath to serve the city. If you can't keep your promises, we won't keep ours. What do you want me to do? I'm going to batter blacks just because you want me to. Deal with it. I'm not a racist person. I will not do it. Do your own dirty work. I'm here to protect and serve. Christopher Sand. The punks have a new lieutenant, and to make himself look good for Varga, he kidnapped the daughter of a senior member of our family. We've learnt the address of the house where she was being taken, and we've already sent some people out, but we don't know what we're going to find there. It's the perfect situation for police backup. Platonic and Roy, you know your duties. You are the mafia people. Get to it. Offender caught, officers unharmed. Fantastic job. You can level up, and that's what we need. Any more for any more, or is that the end of the day? Okay, let's get the theft report. So, no new frames found, and no new frame found. Thrilling. I've got the worst detectives in the world, apparently. And that's going to be it for this day, isn't it? How's it towards Steam? End the day. I pressed the wrong stick. Mr. Sands winning heavily. Which is good. It's good. That's what we wanted. End the day. Hopefully we will get some of our new people. Okay, Moser and Oscar Peterson got food poisoning and expecting to be in the hospital for the next 5 days. Fantastic! It's a good job I hired this guy that looks like a mall cop. Otherwise, I'd be screwed right now, wouldn't I? Alright, what's occurring? Okay. Right, what song was we on? We did that one last time, didn't we? So it should be this one with the train. This Train by Turk Murphy. Turk Murphy is a popular man in this game, apparently. First I was afraid, I was petrified. Sorry. City Hall, please be advised we are unhappy with the efficiency of the Freeburg PD. We're cutting the department's budget again? Come on! You lose one job slot. Removing an occupied slot will automatically fire an employee. Don't know what happened there. I can do anything yet. 3 days. City Hall are really making it difficult. Vandalism at the Corn Monument. An elderly woman has reported that children wearing hoodies have painted rude words on a nearby monument. I'm going to send Everett because he looks like the sort of person that can deal with youths. He'll come back all spray painted with like a penis spray painted on his back. Suicide threat at Atticus Tower. Great name for a building, by the way. A teenage girl slipped past a skyscraper guard and found her way onto the roof. She's now standing on the edge. A guard called the police and said that if he was afraid to approach the girl, he could tell that the girl was serious. Hunter, you are my suicide specialist. And Gist, because Gist kind of looks like a calming influence. Another one, everyone's trying to pop themselves. Suicide threat at the bridge. A trucker saw a teenage boy climb over the safety fence in the middle of the bridge. The driver stopped and tried to talk to the boy, but the boy became hysterical, screaming, "Don't come any closer or I'll jump." I don't have Hunter. No. I will send Song. He looks chill, you know. Like you can have a conversation with him about anything at all. Okay, what is the report on the vandalism? Oh, you did it. Well done. I like this music. This music is nice and chill. Do you guys do your one? You did. My suicide specialist. Strike again. How did you get on? Song did hit as well. Perfect. That is exactly the outcome that I wanted to see. Perfect. Hit and run at city centre. A pedestrian said that he saw a dark pickup careen onto the sidewalk and hit two teenage skateboarders. He didn't even slow down. He just smeared those poor kids and kept driving straight ahead. The drunk freak. The drunk freak. Nordlander, Millsap. Screw it, I'll send all three of them. Why not? Catch this guy. Covering the walls in young skateboarders. How dare he? I don't have any people. We're going to have to wait. It's an animal assault as well. We have to deal with that. Situation is more serious than we thought. No, you can deal with it. I believe in you. Disorderly conduct at Fleet Street. A pensioner looked through her window and saw a crowd of naked people running through the street. She didn't know what to think and called her neighbour, who had also witnessed the outrageous spectacle. The women called together and demanded an immediate explanation. This is just literally going to be like a fun run thing, isn't it? We received a rambling call from a man who claims that he returned home from work to find a huge cat sitting on his doorstep, crouching and ready to attack. It was like a Tyrannosaurus. Sure, just can deal with that. And I guess I can send 2 for that, because that's going to be a load of bullshit. Hit and run, you guys, see, you didn't need backup at all. You were more than capable of doing it. You just had to believe in yourself a little bit more. Okay. Ugh, not comfortable. Okay, the animal assault. The reported Catosaurus Rex was just an ordinary neighbour's pet and possessed no real threat to anyone. Well, yeah, obviously. Disorderly conduct. You two have succeeded. It's fantastic. I like to be in the middle of my camera. Any more for any more. Mr. Sand. A guest of Mr. Sand is leaving Freeburg, but some punks somehow learned the route and prepared an ambush. It's turning into a shootout and we need any help we can get. Okay, Fatty, Nordlander and Mosa. Ugh. It's time to get comfortable. Okay, Christopher Sands. Looks like Varga let a bunch of angry punks off the leash, and now they're brawling with our men right outside the ice rink. There's a few dozen people in the brawl, so the police better step in and call things off. I don't want to. Send all my people to him to do his work. It's not acceptable. It's not good. Because it takes such a long time as well. It's like I'm actually missing, well, I'm not missing out on actual crimes because the city's fairly quiet. But, you know, now I have 2 crimes and no officers. Get them back. Destruction of property at Live Good Mini Market. Supermarket manager Sonia Franco reports that an elderly man deliberately overturned the vegetable table and is refusing to pay for damages. He tried to escape, but store guards managed to detain the offender. Okay, I will send you. On your own, it should be more than capable. Unlawful assembly. People wearing white caps have gathered outside City Hall demanding a return of the good old days of segregation and slavery in Freeburg. The crowd chanted, "White is right." Some were seen carrying revolvers. Oh, good lord. I'll send the paddy wagon, because what is going on in this fair city of Freeburg? It's terrible. Okay. No new frames, and no new frames. Useless, I tell you. Okay, you need assistance. 2 people. I will send you 2. Get some extra experience. It's quite late in the day anyway. You let them escape. Useless. Terrible. Oh wait, can't I have thingy anymore? Can't do it. I can't have my officer killed anymore. Okay, Bring it to the. We'll bring them to the police station. Maybe City Hall will stop being nasty to us. We end the day. Vickers' father has been defeated and his army of street punks and thugs has been broken. No one knows what happened to Vickers himself, but it doesn't matter now. He'll never show his face in this city again. Excellent. That is fantastic. Day 28. Zoo animals are starving. Freeburg hosts the greatest lasagna in history, and toilets stolen from City Hall. Of course. What better way to stick it to the city than to steal the toilets from the City Hall? Roy, there's a new movie opening today starring my favourite actor. Some pipes in my house busted and I need to wait around for the plumber. Can I take the day off? Yes, but you come in tomorrow. I will still make her work, but she will come in on the next shift to make up for it. Okay, what song are we on? We are on this one. Clarinet Sugar by Bob Barnard. Do you like a bit of Bob Barnard on this game? It's very, very smooth. Da, 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 da. Okay, so we've got a new starter today. Castile. She looks fun. Attempted carjacking. A man took his dog out for a walk and upon returning home noticed a crouched hooded figure fumbling with the car at the end of the street. I will send Roy and New Girl. Get her leveled up nice and quick. Backup. We will send. We'll send you two, why not? Can't hurt to have the XP on the lower level officers. Hostage situation at city centre. A man with dilated pupils boarded a bus and then pulled out a gun, possibly fake. He's demanding that the bus immediately leave for Africa. This guy's on drugs. Coachy. Screw it. We'll send the three of you. It's not really much point in saving one of you for something. You guys have done the job I requested of you, which is excellent. And I send one of you guys for training. Oh wait, no, it's that button, isn't it? Send my staff for training. I don't want to send the new girl. I could have really done that like at the end of the day, but it matters not. I see potential with her. Abduction at True Colour Hotel. An anonymous call came in. Hello, I have information about a missing girl named Lisa Pettigrew. I kidnapped her a few weeks ago, but now she's ready to go home. You can find her at the True Colour Hotel, room 180B. You better hurry if you want to see her alive. Okay, this, yeah, sounds like a trap, doesn't it? Okay, I can still send Castile to do the jobs, which is good. Lovely music, loving it. Very cheerful. Okay, armed robbery at the gas station. A passerby reported that he saw a motorcyclist pull up to a gas station carrying a gun. He entered the station without removing his helmet. He then heard screams and gunshots. Excuse me. Room 180B is located on the top floor of the hotel. A red ball is hanging from the doorknob and the words written on the ball read called Bomb Squad. Enter the room through the hotel's roof. Break down the room or get the key from the hotel. Okay, maybe we'll go through the roof. Inside is inside the stranded motel room, complete with bed, bedside cabinet, table and telephone and TV. The curtains are drawn. Sitting on a bed is a girl strapped with explosives. Red and yellow wires protrude from the bomb. Exit the room, evacuate the hotel, and wait for the bomb squad. Yeah, let's do that.
712 complete.
The offender escaped, and we kind of knew that was going to happen. But was the girl okay? The civilians were unharmed, so I'm assuming that that is the preferred outcome of the situation. Nobody died, that's the main thing. We protected the general public. Disorderly conduct at the Octopus restaurant. This place does not seem to have very good luck. At the end of a high school reunion party, a naked young man entered the restaurant with an object in his hand vaguely resembling a gun. He was behaving very erratically, then jumped up on a table and started threatening the restaurant's patrons. Completely naked. Okay, we'll wait for our people to be done, and then we shall send... No, I don't want to send the SWAT. Send them, because if there is a gun, we want to catch it. 4 officers, I can get them all leveled up at once. Coachy doing the good work, look, 610, fantastic. Sorry guys, I have a bit of a dry throat all of a sudden. Massive fight, Christopher Sands Ice Arena. Freeburg lost Pittsville 12-0, and the local fans are furious. They were screaming and swearing at the visiting team as they retreated to their locker room. Himself enraged by the insults, the visiting team's captain threw his stick and struck one of the fans in the face. A massive brawl erupted, involving the fans, players, referees, and even the concession hawkers. Great. Okay, can you just wait until I get my officers back? And then we'll send Yancey, them 3, the paddy wagon, and that should be okay. Nothing can be seen from the street, but screams and sound of smashing plates can be heard from within. Launching stuff. Okay. Use the megaphone. The restaurant is surrounded. Try to enter through the back door. Go through the main entrance. We'll just go through the main entrance. Why not? That's a fucking toy blaster. When the young man spots the police, he grabs a woman and puts the gun to the head, yelling something unintelligible, and squeezes the hostage's neck. His gun appears to be a toy. Casually approach the assailant. Let's all calm down. Pants on Chris. Okay, let's just carefully approach him. Offender caught. Officers unharmed. Civilians unharmed. I don't think he was going to shoot anybody. Especially considering the toy was fake. But you never know. Could have, like, I guess, strangled her. The situation is more serious. I won't send everybody. I'll send these 3. Oh, screw it, I'll just send all of them. I knew that was going to happen. I knew that was going to happen. I can't help anybody at the minute. All of my officers are away on duty. Yeah, they're not going to get back in time. No new frames and no new frames. I'm sorry, I can't do it. Splendid.
412A.
Yeah, I can't help that one. That was just sod's law. Okay, end the day. Great job, everybody. Drunk student falls from 5th floor window. Injured? I would think so. Accident at the reservoir. Water runs out in 2 days. This fall, record rainfall in Freeburg. Yeah, that sounds accurate. It always seems to be raining. Chief, my son came down with a serious illness. I think I better take off work. Seriously, sorry, can I go home? Yes, but you come tomorrow. We have some stripes to use. Okay, excellent. I'm going to give it to Hunter. because she has done a good job. And she deserves it.
You know when a police chief really feels his power? When he hires and fires people? When he throws folks in jail? When he's bossing everyone around all morning? No, there's no power there. Just bureaucratic red tape. Like directing traffic. Not that it's all bad. No, I feel it the most when people come to me with accusations. Accusations happen outside the law. They don't need to be rational or supported by evidence. They don't petition justice in the careful words of legal formality. No, an accusation is a personal cry, full of resentment or envy, a defeated moan, or an angry howl. The accuser rarely imagines you'll share their resentment, their envy, their hatred. No, but they do imagine that your love of power is so strong that you'll leap to decide the fates of others, happy just to take someone's word for the facts. Businessmen accuse the gangsters blame our public figures denounce politicians, the politicians point to the businessmen. When it comes to accusation, there's only one rule. Don't aim too high. If you overestimate your own importance, then complaining can cost you your life. So choose the easier path. Exaggerate as far as you can. And try to make your plea sound as sad and pathetic as possible. The accusation I received today sure didn't fit the normal mold. After killing Vikas Varga and routing his supporters, Sand further strengthened his already powerful authority. Even a month ago, anyone coming out against Sand would sound like a lunatic with a death wish. Today, it's the same thing as suicide. But the letter I'm holding in my hands directly connects Henry Sand, lieutenant of the Sand Mafia family, to the reported death of successful banker John Pazzi. Henry has a daughter, Marianne, a dancer, and apparently it all started with her. One day, Marianne danced in the title role of a production of Giselle, and Henry, proud father that he is, brought the whole family to the premiere, along with some of the family's business partners. Among their guests was the young banker John Pazzi. He couldn't keep his eyes off Marianne, but she ended up brushing him off. In response, Pazzi ambushed her one night after rehearsal, pulled her into his limousine, and had his way with the poor girl. After that, gentleman that he was, he drove the girl home and threatened that if she told anyone what happened, her mother would get the same treatment. But her father still managed to shake the truth out of Marianne, and he decided to take his revenge. Of course, Henry knew he couldn't just go with his instincts and put a bullet in Pazzi in broad daylight. The rich bastard was too important for business, and Henry is neck-deep in the family business, overseeing transportations for the Sand Mafia. He knew about every delivery delay, every car, and every shop. It was mostly thanks to Henry that the whole Sand operation rolls so smoothly. Henry has free access to all their off-book cars, and a tar-black motive. Yeah, he could easily arrange the death of John Pazzi as a drunken, late-night hit-and-run. But Henry Sand is smarter than that. If this story about Pazzi is true, he'd more likely go to the boss and ask permission.
So who's the
I'd have
boss?
figured this letter the ramblings of a retired gangster looking to spice up his life with little excitement. The way the letter started, "My dear little old cupcake," I had every mind to toss it in the trash. But something else got my attention. They're rarely ever signed, but this one ended Robespierre.
The
I
artist.
doubt it's an imposter. No one would go against the most powerful group in the city, hoping to hide behind the name of some prankster clown. Like everyone else, I had no idea who Robespierre was or what he wanted. But there was no doubt that this guy was more than a little crazy. An arrogant psychopath. Could be dangerous. Definitely worth looking into.
Interesting. So in my first playthrough, I never actually made it this far. By this point in my original playthrough, I was already dead. Chime In by John Sangster. Yes. Those lovely yellow vinyls. We'll send the girls, and then we can always send more if needed. Again, later in the day, so hopefully there shouldn't be too many more.
410B in progress.
And then I'm going to send Hunter for training as well. Okay, homicide at the gas station. An eyewitness reported that a man drove up to the gas station, got out and shot the guy behind the counter with an automatic rifle. And now he's just standing there quietly filling up his gas tank. This dude is crazy. I'm going to send a SWAT as well because I don't have any other officers and I kind of don't want them to die. Even late at night, finding the right bus wasn't too difficult. The criminals abandoned it less than a mile from a suburban motel. Let's check the motel. The motel room manager, 3 men threatened me with a gun when I said we had no more rooms. I put them in a room we already rented, but they won't be happy when our guests return. Try to trick the gunman. Who's in there? You're in our room. Knock on the door, open up police. Order all civilians to return to their rooms and lock the door and then begin the assault. Let's try and trick the gunman. Offender caught, officers unharmed. Perfect. Good job, girls. Dream team. To use you three more often to do my bidding. Excellent. Okay. The hit and run. We have new frames. Oh my god, he got squashed by a lorry. That's kind of brutal. Can't do anything with that yet though. No new frames. I don't know what this one is. I don't have all the frames for it. So until I get all the frames, I cannot do anything about it. Homicide report. You did your job. Well done, guys. And we got some automatic weapons. I'm going to sell those because automatic weapons make a lot of money. And considering City Hall aren't particularly helping me, why should I? Perfect. End the day. Okay.
Oh, Jack, you always come back so late.
What's wrong? Bad news?
Good news, Jack. Laura is ready.
Ready how? She's coming back? When?
Not that fast, Jack. Laura's ready to talk. But if she's ready to talk, she's getting ready to come back. You just need to find the right words. You can find the right words, right, Jack?
I'm not an idiot.
I didn't ask for this, Jack. It's the middle of the night, and I'm alone on an old farm, 40 minutes away from anywhere, sat on a creaky porch, and now I'm getting snapped at. I came here so you could personally promise me that you'll be able to find the right words. So let's try again. You can find the right words, right, Jack?
I can find the right words, Mrs. Markham.
That's good to hear. Tomorrow night at 3 o'clock at the Octopus Restaurant. You know it?
Yeah, I know the
but
Octopus
it's
Restaurant.
closed at night.
Oh, I've arranged for them to be open. Don't be late. But don't come too early either.
Mrs. Markham,
Yeah?
I should probably offer you some tea or something before you go.
Do you have any tea?
No.
Good night, Jack.
I should probably offer you some tea. Do you have any tea? No. Brilliant. Checkpoint. Okay, I think I'm actually going to end the stream there. That's day 30. I know I haven't been streaming for too long, just over an hour, but I have been back to work today and I'm quite tired. So I think sort of an hour and 10 minutes or so is a good length for today. Like I said, I know it's not super long, but yeah, it's been a long day. We're back again on Sunday. Not sure what to stream yet. I'll have a think about it and we'll go off of that. I was going to stream Destroy All Humans today, but I didn't really fancy it. So maybe do that on Sunday. If not, maybe more Guts and Glory or maybe something else. I'm not sure yet. It'll be a surprise. You'll have to tune in to find out. But for now, thank you guys so much. As always, much appreciated. I do always appreciate every single person that drops into the streams or anything like that. If you are new around here, please do drop a like on Twitch. You can also follow my YouTube. The link is on my account, on my channel, and any other socials that you would like to. But for now, thank you guys so much for watching. Much love, and I will see you in the next stream. Bye, guys.